Hello everyone and welcome to my stream. Please keep chat family friendly and fun. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm doing a Warframe.
Ordis has been getting tired of waiting patiently for your return, operator.
the queens. My prize has returned to me. What's mine shall soon be theirs.
Captain Vor and his Grineer clones will be dangerous foes, Tenno. Proceed with caution. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
What comes next, Tenno? destined for this moment, Tenno.
Hello, friend. Hello. Time to beat Vor like Ty red-headed stepchild. Yep. Well, crap. I looked away. What happened? We died. Trying to see if I can get a carry tbh. Ooh no. I can try and carry. Let me finish leveling Valk. NP. Shouldn't take long, I hope. Hopefully lol. Just finished. Gimme a bit if that's okay. Okay. What would be a good frame for taking a lot of damage? In arrows, yes. Like if you want to take the major that can take a lot of damage. Both. Lol. Lavos in Eros Nidus Hildren Corvex Hydroid Temple if used right. Fair. What's our user again, Jane? Dank Sinatra.
You're making this too easy.
Ready? Ya ima play Hildrib. KK.
time you've recognized your purpose, I, Vor, shall deliver your lifeless husk to my queens.
Captain Vor and his Grineer clones will be dangerous foes, Tenno. Proceed with caution. Watch yourself. Grineer are on the way.
Foolish Tenno, do you realize your notice has sent you to die?
What happened? Someone went in. It wasn't Janice Voryat.
I see you.
Ah.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
trophy, my glory. We're destined for this moment, Tenno.
Janus. 4. Fun. Yep. Hi. Hello. Is this the last part of the quest?
My clone brothers will cheer your death.
Nope. Enraged face.
your death! Cover me! Rainier! Attack! I look forward to seeing what beats inside your ribcage! Cover me! Where you die! Rainier! Attack! Cover me!
Has plagued this system for too long. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You are surrounded by Grenier Marines.
Your will was greater. This is good.
The great indifference spreads desolation.
That was 10, Sam.
By the mechanism of its fearsome, many-armed envoy. Vitrium scanners shall aid in locating it.
There is 20.
The Atropos probes. Take one, and fill the waiting eyeball full of visionary juice. Open that waiting eye into the abyss, Tenno, and defend it whilst the serum does its potent work. The murmur stares back at us. Oh, take its eyes. They will lead you to your target. Quickly now! Vitrium is spent, but we must see more. Locate another probe. Fresh serum, take it. It's yummy. Vitrium scanners can be probed simultaneously. A gamble, a risk, but worth considering to get this over with faster.
Oh.
Observe! The murmur seeks to protect its eyes! Ha! I've got a Tenno! Ha ha
Worst defense in the game right there. Munio is the worst defense in the game.
That's fair. Also, by the way, Sam, I have to get like 60 of these eyes in order to do it. Yeah, it's a process. Alright, like I said, the first stream for this, yeah, to do the fight you have to get 60 eyes. I'm only on 24 right now, I'm 30 for like the first task. But you have to get 60 in order to actually do said fight.
You able to do pub for it?
You can, but I just rather not do pub because like teammates being teammates want to get over quickly, not realizing other people would rather get 60 and actually do challenges. So it's the only bad part about doing public, sadly, because like some people like to do it quickly as possible and don't regard others. So I'm doing it solo for this one. That way you can actually do it. Like if it was someone like PlayStation, for example, doing it with me, that'd be a different story. I don't know if you can. Actually, yeah, I don't. I'm already on solo mode anyway, so I don't want to be able to like it. You can join me for the next challenge, depending on what it is, though. And 30. That's the first part. Now I just need to get 30 more.
We have a lock! The Vitrium stares down our target.
30 more and I'll be done with this, and then gotta do the boss fight. Where's the ice? Go. Also, I do have an announcement for everyone about my channel.
My alt will be done at 10 tomorrow.
Nice.
HMM.
I'm not seeing it right now because I have more people in my live stream first. That way, the more people who know, the better. I will say it like again in my post tab, but like not everyone sees my post tab, so yeah.
Send it in Discord.
Yeah, I'll also do it there as well for like, I'm saying for like the other people who aren't in the Discord.
More PPL will see it.
Fair enough, but like, like, I'm waiting for like the end stream to say it, that way like more people will be in here to actually hear the announcement. It's not like a collab or anything, it's just something important I need to tell everyone, so.
Is it bad?
Not necessarily.
How long you streaming today?
2 to 3 hours, depending.
Hey.
I'm planning on trying to get to 15 out of 20. And then part 3, I'm gonna try to get 20 out of 20. But part 3 might not be for a while. Depending.
Hey. Is Vor easy?
The Captain Janus 4? No, he is not. The parkour segment is easy, you just gotta take your time with it. Unlike I was not taking my time, and that's why I was just failing it a bunch.
Summon the tide now.
Do you HV to do SP for it?
I don't know. I believe you do though. I don't remember if you need to do SP for this one as well. But we'll see. Hoping I can do it on regular.
Oh.
If it doesn't work on regular, then I'll invite you saying we can do this one together. Because it'll go faster with more than one person.
Hey.
48.
When will be your next collab?
I don't know yet. I have a few people I can collab with, like just sitting in my back pocket. And one of them actually sometimes comes to my chat. Sometimes, very rarely though. But I will say this, he was here for really good. For the first giveaway I did, he was here for that. But to be on like his kind of level, no, not forgotten. He doesn't post on YouTube or anything like that. So it doesn't work. But to get on his kind of level, I have to like literally min-max everything in my inventory to even like probably like collab with him one day. Like he's a chill guy, but like he mainly does ISO and EDA, which I would love to do with him. I just can't do it with him because like
Frost.
how. No, not Frost. Because like how many like times I was dying. I honestly be a burden instead of like an actual like teammate. So no point in me helping with EDA and ISO with them. That's why there's no collab going on. You know. So I need to get to that point where I can just do EDA and ISO. Like I have EDA already unlocked.
That's how I feel in SP.
Fair enough. But like once you get to the SP point, there's like a point even past that, which is ISO and EDA. Like those two are like the stronger still path in my opinion, because like still path enemies only go to like level 200, I think, somewhere around there. But ISO and EDA goes to like 300, if I remember correctly. So it is a little bit harder. Just need one more. Hopefully I will get this. Oh, it did work. Looks like it worked.
Oh, success! The victory beholds the swarm!
I still have 4 pence.
Then get more.
And
Nope, wrong one. Oh well, I'll still do it, I guess.
At last, it can be destroyed!
This is the wrong one, unfortunately. Oh, I guess it did count. Interesting. That's weird.
As it was written, so has it come to pass.
I thought you had to do it on Steel Path because like I looked like the wrong one.
Vashtav.
Because of the name.
Mara Loke.
It should have said like the fragmented one, I think. I don't know. I guess I did get it. I don't know anymore, man.
Sorry to bother. Would you have time to...
X.
That is, if it's all right.
Alright, let's see. Which one am I on now? I know I'm on 12, right? Let's see. Apex. Oh, that's tank. That's easy. I guess I gotta do the 1999 tank next. You wanna join me for that, Sam? You can if you want to.
Yee.
Alright. Let me put it on public. Let's see. Jenny, if you want to join for it, you can as well, if you want to. Here, right? Assassination. We can do it on regular, I believe, so it should be fine.
Citizens, loss of property or persons is forever the price of protection. Do not obstruct the tanks. Helvania endures.
Price of protection. Victor writes the checks and the people of Helvania pay with their lives. Get it? Congratulations on your promotion, Commander.
If I do get like one of those like this thing, Sam, like this thing drops for a coda, be sure to mark it for me because I also need a coda for one of my challenges. Don't know if it drops in here though.
K.
Stormfall paratroopers inbound. Wrestle those RPGs from their cold, dead hands.
Citizens, fear not. We have the situation under control. As I speak, the planes you hear above your head are delivering elite troops to neutralize the Hex. Rest assured, this criminal organization will be eliminated with extreme prejudice. Arthur Nightingale. If it weren't for the disease that disfigures your body and soul, you'd be just one more dead idealist in a pile of dead idealists, whilst I am Helvania's very raison d'etre. Scaldra looks to me, not just for me, but inspiration. While you are a few slender chromosomes away from corpsehood.
Oh, Victor. You really are the most insufferable thing. Oh, look. Another barrier. Does Victor really think this'll stop us?
None of the things are dropping. There we go.
Until I am bleeding from the eyes. The answer is right there in front of your gawking mooncheese of a face. Shoot them until they stay dead.
I'm gonna be honest, Victor kind of reminds me of Markiplier.
tanks of my father's wars, and invulnerable to tech bombs.
Don't look now, but you've got a Stormforce squad coming your way. Want to find out what their Thermian rockets will do to that thing's armor?
I am not fooled. Hence, you and the Technoid are one thing. You are freaks. Terminally so. Your death will be a mercy. It will be an absolution.
A mercy would be you shutting up.
Stormfall. Descend upon me. Show no quarter. Show.
Mia's getting strange readings from that tank. You better finish it off quick.
What have you, filthy, wretched, diseased creatures done to my beautiful tank?
Ugh. Looks like Victor forgot to update his antivirus software. Now you've got to clean up his mess. Just look for the soft bits and hit it there. Tank's healing itself. Just like we did. Now it's dead. Victor has no idea what he's up against. Head home, rest up. We've got more to do tomorrow.
Nice and quick.
Somewhat. But for some reason I didn't get it, which is weird. It's Apex. Oh, lovely.
Did it count?
Nope. It did not count for some reason. Spawning the 809 Apex requires hacking special terminals. These terminals are unmarked and located in the general range of the main console, although they may be hidden behind walls or located on different elevation. Whilst holding on an emergency transponder, locate the permanent hidden terminals. Interacting with the console will trigger the player into a special version of the coda. By solving this terminal before breaking down the first door, Arthur will alert you of increasing the difficulty of the fight. Additionally, underneath the minimap, a red skull indicator will appear. Breaking down the first barricade will continue the fight as normal. Once passed, seen this before, hack the terminal before destroying the barricade. Okay, so I guess we have to find these like special terminals. I do not know how to do this. So in other words, we gotta do it again. Yay. Doesn't say we have to do it on still path. So I think we should be able to do it on regular. We just gotta look for these terminal things. Don't know what they look like though. Locate the permanent hidden terminals. So we have to have a emergency transponder. Interesting.
His tanks are here to tighten his stronghold on Holvania. Marking a tank. Let's ruin his day.
So don't destroy the first barrier. Instead, we gotta look for a terminal, which I do not know what to look for. I don't know if this is it or I think that's for a vault. Let's see. So we have to have a emergency transponder to actually do it. As is it safe? That's not what I'm looking for. Where is the transponder at?
Into position. Cover flanks with feather side barricades. Nothing touches my baby.
Feather side
Oh, there's a
barricades.
transponder.
That's our ticket. Now get to a comms terminal. Use that to call in reinforcements.
So now I gotta find the hidden one.
Hey, never said this would be easy.
Barricades up. Nothing gets through Ferrocite.
So, damn it, Ferrocite barricades. Nothing you've got can get past those except... Okay, first step. Get your hands on a Skuldra Commander's transponder.
I don't know exactly what kind of terminal we're looking for here. But it did say it's hidden, so could be anywhere. It'd be nice if I knew what the terminal actually looked like. But it is what it is, I suppose.
Stormfall paratroopers inbound. Wrestle those RPGs from
And of course, our teammate didn't listen. Alright, Sam. Let's back out.
To you until I am bleeding from
Because
the
our teammate
eyes.
didn't
The
listen.
answer is right there in front of your gawking mooncheese of a face. Shoot them until...
This is why I don't like doing public challenges. Finally. I don't know if we have to do on a steel path or not, but I'm gonna try it, see if it does it. Because, like with the Captain Vor one, you have to do on steel pass, so.
Our soldiers stand as liberators. Their rifles, keys, thought.
It's SP.
Yeah.
Celebrate the texts
Well,
which safeguard
we got on
their
SP anyway, so.
I looked on Google.
Alright, fair enough.
Celebrate death.
Problem is, we still don't know what the special consoles look like. So we don't know what we're exactly looking for. Is it like the regular consoles we have to hack,
All right,
or?
Hex. How about we show Victor where we stand?
Because I'm confused, honestly. It's my first time even hearing about the Apex game.
Quickly, the Hex have been spotted. Engage the barricades. Seal the sector.
Ferrocite barricades. That's new. Okay, you need Thermion explosive. To get that, take out Skuldra
I think this
until
is
you
it right
find an
here,
emergency
actually.
transponder. That's our ticket. Now,
They
Yeah,
have a
same.
green glow.
use that to
Yeah, I
call in
think this is it right here.
reinforcements. For them.
Let's see.
Hey,
Hack into terminal.
never said this would be easy.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, you trying to get fancy? They've detected your breach and raised the security level. Breach their systems again and their resistance is only going to get more fierce.
Alright, so now we do actually have to break open the barricade now. And then we gotta do the same thing there. I didn't mark the one I just hacked, so this is what it looks like, by the way, Sam. So for future reference, like the one I already have marked, this one right here, this little terminal thing right here. For future reference, that's what it looks like. Let's get the RPGs in so we can actually pass the first barricade. I cannot see what I'm doing.
Come on. You're never going to get through the barrier without Thermian RPGs. And to get those, you need to call in the only units that get issued with them. Understand? Take an emergency transponder to the terminal and call in reinforcements.
I'm working on it, Arthur. Jeez.
Stormfall paratroopers inbound. Wrestle those RPGs from their cold, dead hands.
I'm hoping the Apex won't be that hard, honestly. If it's hard, then we're gonna be dead.
An object lesson in extremist self-delusion.
Now we need to do it again. The terminal
High on
thing.
their own supply, they mean to
We
murder
gotta
the
get a
Scaldra commander, devoted to keeping the infestation from your beds. But fear not. They march themselves towards purification only. Cameras rolling? Excellent. Watch and learn.
This isn't your city. We're here to evict you. Another barrier. Victor really wants to keep us out. Get your hands on a Thermian RPG and take it down.
Find it. Wait, time to do this again.
Security at full alert. Brilliant. You know, you could have just kept things simple. In and out, job done. Why do you always have to make things so complicated?
Alright, so now we should have the Apex tank, hopefully.
Why do you insist on refusing your medicine? Has it escaped you that I command a literal army? Starfall! Paratroopers, engage!
Yeah, we got the Apex tank. And it hurts. Lovely. Thank you.
Stormfall, descend upon me. Show no quarter, show no mercy.
Don't look now, but you've got a Stormfall squad coming your way. Want to find out what their Thermian rockets will do to that thing's armor?
Well, that's lovely. You're probably gonna have to do this in public, to be honest. Even though I don't want to.
We need a squad.
Yeah. Well, at least we know how to do it.
Lol.
After the untimely disappearance of our beloved Major Rasalka, it falls to yours truly to set Hovania straight. Skaldra, deploy the HO9.
Disappearance. They don't know where she is either. Time to press our luck. Your target is Victor's beloved H09.
Move the HO9 into position. Cover flanks with ferrocite barricades. Nothing touches my baby.
Ferrocite barricades. Need something to cut through those, but it won't be easy. Step 1. Acquire a transponder from someone with rank. That's our ticket. Now get to a comms terminal. Use that to call in reinforcements. For them. Hey, never said this would be easy. Oh, you trying to get fancy? They've detected your breach and raised the security level. Breach their systems again and their resistance is only going to get more fierce.
I must do this!
Stormfall squad inbound. Lock and load. These are the big boys. Because they don't trust the rookies with heavy hardware.
Stormfall, my children. As you prepare to descend from on high, take a moment to read the prayer to soul, which you can of course find on your credo card. We are not dying in a state of sin today. An object lesson in extremist self-delusion. The, Hex, is it? High on their own supply, they mean to murder the Skaldra commander, devoted to keeping the infestation from your beds. But fear not. They march themselves towards purification only. Cameras rolling? Excellent. Watch and learn.
This isn't your city. We're here to evict you. More ferrocite. You know what to do. Call in another squad of Stormfall and get your greedy mitts on their RPGs. Security are full alert. One tank not enough for you. You had to call in all of the Skaldra. Tell you what, make it out alive, and I'll buy you a beer.
You're going up against the...
Security at full alert. Brilliant. You know, you could have just kept things simple. In and out, job done. Why do you always have to make things so complicated?
Destroy this plague, and all those who would spread it. You have your order.
Now, but you've got a Stormfall squad coming your way. Want to find out what their Thermian rockets will do to that thing's armor? Stormfall squad coming your way. Want to find out what their Thermian rockets will do to that thing's armor?
Eternally so. Your death will be a mercy. It will be an absolution.
The mercy would be you shutting up. Getting strange readings from that tank. You better finish it off quick.
Ernest, be dear. Fetch me the engineering team. Oh, and Ernest, My revolver? It's in my desk.
Ugh. Looks like Victor forgot to update his antivirus software. Now you've got to clean up his mess. Something tells me that thing won't like it if you pop its zits. Regeneration. We'll need to find a way to make the damage stick.
Hey, we did it.
Bloody hell. Nothing ever comes easy in this town, does it? But you did good today. Now, get yourself out of there.
Clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands.
Alright, so now I gotta do the Celestial Path without dying. Once. That's gonna be lovely. To make sure I survive, I'm gonna put on arrows. And where's my nose from?
Do what?
I gotta do the Celestial Path. I gotta do it from floors 1 to 21 all the way through. Celestial Path and
GL.
yep. Descend. If I die once, then yeah. Hopefully I won't die that much at all. Hopefully. Because I am using a Naro, so.
Albrexilum tore my memories from my mind, and this dark refraction is the key to unblocking them. Violently. Let us begin.
Basically, just gotta complete the objectives as fast as possible.
I fear we have strayed into Roth's adolescence.
It's like literally the best way to go about this. Just complete everything as fast as possible. Because I'll be getting help from my Doriga build I got. Because like I got like an orb kind of build, I think, if I'm not correctly. Where's the slash at? It'd be helpful if we have a Dante on our team, because then that makes me be able to survive it longer, but unfortunately we don't have Dante.
We went to town to make a new, glorious home for ourselves. Resources were simply required to begin again.
Haha, Dante.
I mean, Dante, no, think about it, he's a really good, like, survivor kind of guy. If I had him on my team, I would definitely be able
to grind.
I'd like be able to like win this challenge easily if I had a Dante on my team, but since I don't, I'm gonna have to do what I got from Naros. I mean, Naros with 5k health is a lot, sure, but it isn't much in the long run when you're doing like still path.
Why didn't you play Dante?
Because I don't have him. I don't really care about Dante. I'd rather have Dante try whenever he comes out.
Oh.
Yeah. If my health ever reaches like 2k, Sam, just remind me to like go out and get some help. Just like very quickly type health or something. Like my another server gets to 2k. Because that's like my halfway marker. And sometimes I don't pay attention. So if you're helping me that way, you can help me that way.
It will come out when GTA 6 comes out.
For real. Everyone's memeing about it, which is funny. Oh, this thing. Lovely. That, later. Let's do it for roast. That boss thing easy. I don't know if like last gas, like if you die, like not bleed out, but like, cause like I think the way the challenge says is like don't die completely, meaning you have to like when you're in like the bleed out state, because you're technically not dead there, right? So I don't know, because like some of the challenges are like very specific, in my opinion. They don't really tell you what to do or how you should do it. Or if you're good to do certain things. Oh, tiny penny.
What number?
I mean, what number?
Help.
Okay, yeah. It's kind of late there. 10%.
Is the challenge?
I believe I won 12, if I'm not mistaken. The Janus Captain Boar was 10, 11, 12. No, I'm on 13 now. Nice. That means I have 2 more to do today at least. If it's possible, even. See, complete Still Path to Cynthia, which is the one I'm working on now, and then the next one is complete an Arbitration's Survival mission. Lovely. So I gotta do Arbitration Survival after 30 minutes. So I have to stay in an Arbitration Survival, which is gonna be lovely. I'm gonna do it on solo so I don't have teammates. It doesn't say you can't die, so I should be fine. Just as long as I like kill enough enemies and all riot dragons. That should be number 5, if I remember correctly. And it's 14. 15 will be complete an Archon hunt without bleeding out. Interesting. That's gonna be a little tough. That one's definitely gonna have to be done in public so you can have help. The Archon hunt one.
Marie, take heart. Our friends will defend you.
HP.
I'm good, Sam. I said when I get to 2K. I was at like 3K before you even said anything. Sam's telling me. Also, HP works because you can type it faster.
Responsibility for the corruption that happens to my memories as they are filtered through the Drifter's psyche. I do not want to hear anyone whining.
The only complaints I hear are from you, Rose. Like fleeting thoughts that escape one's grasp, these devices seek to elude us.
Bonjour, bonjour. Peace. What little I can grant in this dreary place.
For a reason? There must be a reason, n'est-ce pas? Your heart.
The cost of war. Bloodshed.
This one is easy. The air on Tau was toxic for us, and so efforts had to be made to make it less so. See that you do the same if you wish to survive.
HP. Was down.
I am accustomed to not trusting that which I see. I may be to blame for this one.
This chaotic adaptation of your mind to my memories is not wholly unlike the sentient's ability to adapt to new attacks. It is merely just as irritating.
Need I remind you that the Drifter is aiding you by doing this, Warframe?
Oh, I so far made it to about halfway. Almost halfway, I think. Isn't like halfway like 21, like, I don't know. 10.5 or something like that.
All Lua's creatures are sacred, but I am willing to entertain arguments against the spider. I am.
This is worse than Duvry.
Yeah.
Yo, what you doing?
I am doing more of those challenges. I am currently on number like 13, I think. 13 or 14, I remember. I'm trying to get to 15 today. And then like my next stream, whenever that will be, it'll be number 20. Going to number 20. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die.
Valkyr makes Descendia so easy.
Massacre of targets that do not fight back. Familiar. The only problem is narrowing it down.
This is amazing, man. Some of them are pretty easy ones. Now we are over halfway in the city. Once it's completed, that'll be another challenge done. Hopefully, if I don't die. Defend the target. Lovely. I don't have a nuke right now. But I just rather over nuking for this challenge.
There you are. What literally are we waiting for? Bless your path.
I remember training for live combat. I do not miss it.
Though my feet step on the sands of the shores of death, I shall see the countenance shining upon the waves and be glad.
My soldiers never recited Doggerel. They just wept and cried for their mothers as they died. Society was rotten through with ritual. I dimly recall some ceremony or other like this one. Offerings, tribute.
It mocks us with all its greed. It must be vanquished, for decency's sake.
believe the meaning of this is quite clear. Death, and a great deal of it.
The drone. Did the devil play children's games once, long ago?
shipwrecked did to me? He corrupted my very being, Drifter. To rob me of my memories is to change how I know myself, is to change Rove. And that cannot stand. 13! Savor the pain. Partner! Cargo! For you, a blistering kick. Pray me away, Marie. Just try.
My side! Quickly! Soul, bless this willing sacrifice.
Well played.
Well, that's lovely. An excavation is up right now instead of survival. Yay. Can't even finish the challenges today. Lovely. I did get a lot done though, at least. Let's see. How many did I get complete so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I'm at 13 right now.
You forgot HP.
Okay, Sam, okay. But, I can't do the next one because I have to do a survival arbitration, but right now it's on excavation, so. Which is sad, unfortunately. But it is what it is, I guess. Hey, Sam, you want to see the new spawn room while you're here?
Yee.
Alright, bet. So this is the new spawn room. It's not completed yet because I need to like do those, but I need a bunch of neurodes for that though.
W.
And why, if you're here listening, this is not a dog. I am keeping the old spawn room, by the way. See, old spawn room, still here. But this is the new spawn room. Also, if you want to read what this says, you can go ahead.
You said you need what?
A bunch of neurodes. For like this part right here. This one of these flowers costs like 1 neurode, and I have a bunch of them on this thing. So I'm not copying it over to this one. Not happening. I'm just gonna leave it as a stone. Feel free to read it if you want to.
How much do you need?
22, but that's just for that, to be honest. That's weird looking. I'm thinking about like putting more labs on this floor, but I'm not sure if I should or not. Cause like I want to have like symmetry with my rooms. Cause symmetry is nicer.
IHV 10 tons in my inf beaming face with smiling eyes, beaming face with smiling eyes.
Okay, bro, no need to flex.
105 asterisk.
No need to flex on me, my guy. So what you think of the spawn room, Sam? The new spawn room. Also, I am gonna write something on this
Looks
as well.
good.
Thanks. Should I put labs up here for the convenience of it or no? Cause like in my original spawn room, I did have trading posts here, but I deleted them for the other trading posts in the spawn room. But in this spawn room, I have all the labs here. See, all the labs are on this spawn room, but they are not on the other spawn room. Because I just like the convenience of it all being like close together. So I'm not sure if I should do it or not, because the reason why I'm thinking not to is for symmetry purposes. Because if I go on the other side here of my dry dock, which I still need to decorate, as you can see, I have
Try to
the
move
same
it or
exact
make
room.
the old place the lab zone.
Try to move it or make the old place the lab zone. I literally have the same room on the other side for symmetry. But yeah, I can see what you're saying. I guess I could keep it as.
Are you a Nezamane?
Why? Why are you asking? Also, hello, Timeless. Welcome in. Yeah, I guess I could do that, Sam, but I just like the convenience of the labs being close together with the trading post and all that. I just don't know what to do, because like if I build labs like in the new spawn room, that means I will have to build labs on the other side as well, for symmetry's sake. So yeah.
The ephemera, the frame. Heck, you got a fashion that tells me you played that frame for quite some time.
Am I a Nezamane? Yes, I am, for the most part. I want to main Uriel, but it's just, Uriel is like a frame that wants to be 2 other frames.
Then make the old spawn room the lab zone.
I mean, I could do that. But like, I'm not just gonna rename it. Because honestly, I think that's a good name, what it is right now. And plus, I do have my Discord here. So I need to move the teleporter actually in this room. I need to move it to like right here. So that way you actually see the
Yes,
Discord
the
thing
labs
first.
are the 4 main stars.
Fair enough. I just like the convenience of it all being together, but just for symmetry's sake, I'm just gonna leave it like this, I suppose. And I can just like add on like other
Well,
rooms.
nice frame thoughts on Gus Primpo.
Gauss is alright. He's not my cup of tea, but he's alright. Not saying he's like the worst frame, because he actually does have a good kit. Like, actually. So he's not like the worst frame out there, but he's just not for me, in my opinion. I just like killing everything all at once. That's why I made Neja for the nuking. So. Oh, Sam, since Twy isn't here, do you want to do the theme that Twy usually does? Also, if you want to join my clan, anyone, I don't mind anyone joining. I don't mind. Just as long as you keep it family friendly in the clan chat.
Everyone has preference, so I respect it. However, I am a die-hard Gauss main.
That's fair. You and Sam are like literally Gauss mains, not even joking. So if you want like someone to hit up for like a Gauss guy, then you can talk to Sam.
Gauss and Secu.
Well, in Revenant, but like you're mainly like a Gauss guy, I think, right? Like in your opinion, Sam, would you say you're like mainly a Gauss guy? I know you play Revenant sometimes here and there.
Yes.
Alright, yeah. Then that proves my point even further. Should I do a dojo tour for like the rest of the hour?
Okay, peek another Gus freak in the wild.
Cool. You're funny, Timeless.
Lol.
Should I do a dojo tour of like what I have so far, Sam? What do you think? Like in your opinion? Because you already seen like this spawn room, well the OG spawn room, and then like the actual spawn room itself.
Ibk.
You don't know?
Yes.
Alright, thank you. Alright. Should we like go in order then? We already been here, already been there. So this is the Tina lab right here. I'm still working on the colors, to be honest. Speaking of teleporters, there is another place I'm still working on. But anyways. So this is the Tina lab basically right here. Nothing fancy, I know, but like in my defense, the Tina lab is like pretty small. So I got all the reds for the most part. Got a good black. I wanna try to get a good looking blue. So I guess this one. I'm just gonna pick a random one. That one, sure. There. Alright. So that's the Tina lab. And let's see. Armory, that's the energy lab right here. So, has anyone here ever played Doom? Has anyone in my chat ever played Doom? Anyone play Doom?
Doom?
Yeah, Doomslayer. Doom guy, whatever you want to call him. Like any of the Doom games.
Which one?
Doesn't matter, any of the Doom games. Anyone?
Yes.
Alright. In that case, Sam, do you know what this gun is then? Not that one, that's a Warframe gun. This one. The top one. Do you know what this gun is?
Yo, you there?
Yes, I'm here. What are you talking about, mate?
Super shotgun.
No, it's not the shotgun. I don't remember the name of it, but it's like a minigun. Look at it closely, Sam. What do you think it is?
Is hyphen 37.8% status duration that bad for Sabbat?
Possibly? Just saying. I believe this is the rail splitter or something like that. Something like that, chain splitter. I don't remember the exact name for it, but that's what I based this model off of. It's not the exact thing, I know, but like I did what I could. Plus I kind of had to make it small, so this is the energy lab here that we got going on.
Chain gun, I think.
Yeah, chain gun.
Ibk.
Something like that. And for a spaceship, this is my chem lab with like Helldiver 2 aesthetics with a drop pod. You literally spawn inside of a drop pod.
Hey, you can't just say possible.
What do you mean? I gave you a valid answer, alright? So of course this is like an actual spaceship. You can actually sit in the pilot seat too, by the way. I don't know if you can sit in it and interact with the console too. Let me see. Oh, you can actually. Cool. So it doesn't actually like... Yep. So this is the chem lab here. And then Bunkhead Simulator will be in the infested lab. The bio lab. So what you do for the Bunkhead Simulator is that you get off the teleporter and then you stay right here. And then you just get your head bonked by the hands. Very fun, I know. And then the Humble Shrine is the actual biolab itself, and this is where we were just inside of.
Why?
So this is... What do you mean, why? The real question is, why not? And for this one... I believe I'm almost done working on this, by the way. Why not? So Sam, choose a path, left or right. This is almost done, it's still working in progress, but it's getting there to being done, so.
Up.
There is no up. Left or right, those are only two choices, my guy. Or you can go straight. Left, right, or straight. Pick one. Straight isn't a path,
left.
But... Alright, cool. Alright, so... I was here, by the way. So basically, for the left path, the story I am telling here is this is a good path that you want to be on. That's why that's there. But there's also these dragon scales that you find on your path here. And then when you're in the market, you see these two talking, and then the seller has like a dragon scale. But since it's not done, I'm only taking you guys this far. Because it's not done, I still have a lot to do for this, but that's that. And this is under construction. Yep, I have War in my clan, because why not? And this room, I still need to decorate. I haven't decorated that elevator yet. Anyways.
Is better than Destiny.
I will say this though, Sam, like the way I have it is that the left path is supposed to look like the good path. Keyword supposed to. And the right path is supposed to look like the bad path. Reason being is because I'm trying to do reverse psychology kind of thing here. So you're supposed to think this is supposed to be the bad path, and anyone who goes on this path will actually find out it's the good path, even though it looks like the bad path. But again, it's not finished. I've only gone up to like the market so far. It's still a work in progress. So we're getting there.
HMM.
And then this one, this path, it's not a path, as you can see, not a path, but still leads somewhere. And then if you go this way, this is the temple area where I have all the trophies at. And then I have my statue here. Courtesy of PlayStation for helping me with some of this, by the way. He didn't really like help, he just like gave me his opinion on it. I still need to decorate these, by the way. Or not this one, but this is where the vault is, and we don't talk about it.
Alright.
Yep. And then we got these rooms, but I haven't decorated them yet, so. That's, for the most part, all of floor 1, for the most part. But if we do go backwards here, and by the way, you're able to like walk around the whole thing. I am blocking off some of it, not all of it though. If you go in here, you can see my first shadow art. Probably my only shadow art I'm gonna have my dojo, to be honest. You can't go behind it. No matter how hard you try, you can't go behind it. Because that's the point, I want it to be blocked off. So, I believe we're gonna have to go around to actually see the rest of it, or we can just teleport to the Goths. So the Goths is like a broken down kind of church kind of thing going on, and we just have a random horse. I kind of wanted to include the horse in the build, so I didn't block it off. And then yeah, it's just like basically a futuristic kind of broken down church. Yeah, it's supposed to look like that. What do you mean, what? It's supposed to look like that. And then this room is like the entrance to the church, basically. With like it being like overgrown by plants and stuff. And like the plant stuff does continue from this room, but I haven't like started decorating this room yet.
The horse doing.
The horse just standing there. And then you got this room, which actually starts the plants growing here. But I haven't like funded it yet, so I can at least show y'all what it looks like. This is what the room that starts the plant growth looks like. In case anyone's wondering. So that's that room. And this room hasn't been decorated. I am probably going to block that off though. And then this room is where the two paths will end. So this is the left path right here. As you can see, it's still a work in progress. Very much so a work in progress. But basically, both paths will end in that room. Right here. Because I'm going to have this section off. And then if you go on the left path, this will also still be sectioned off. And then like you get the ending of the left path. And then if you're on the right path, you'll be right here and you get the right path ending, basically. So that's all the rooms in the first floor I can show for the most part. Now, I can show the second floor. So the second floor, we're going to start with navigation. Just looking around. So that's navigation. If we go back here, I still need to decorate this room. Right here, this is a contribute room, if you will.
Interesting.
Yes. So I have the YouTube logo right here and then contributors. So basically, whoever someone says like 2 colors, I will put them on these buildings. For anyone who's interested in doing that, you can. Someone wanted 2 types of pink, so there's that. However, I don't want it to be the same colors. I hope you'll understand. So if you do want a color on a building, make sure it's not a color that's already existing on these buildings. So that's that. It's supposed to be like a cyber kind of city, but I don't have enough contributors to make it like a full city. So that's that. And then this right here is just work in progress right now, so I'm not going to show that yet. Alright, let's go back to, where is it? The Resting Traveler. Because now we're going to go down. And to the bottom floor. So on the bottom floor we have the dueling room and we have a few other rooms. As you can see, this floor is very big, with the dry dock being on the on here too. So if we go into the dueling room, we got trial by combat. I need to fix this, by the way. Give me a second. Lane colors and change the accent to this one, and change the font to this one.
Dueling.
Yes, this is the dueling room. I changed it to trial by combat. Reason being is because I made the Mortal Kombat logo. And preview colors.
Lol.
What do you mean lol? I think I did a good job at making the Mortal Kombat logo. It's not exact, but I think I did a good job. Good enough job, at least. And then you got the sign up here station for getting into a fight. Because why not? I need to flip this thing around, but...
Yoda in chair.
What do you mean Yoda? That's not Yoda. Alright, there we go. I need to start funding this room because I want to, but... it is what it is. And this guy is just watching fights, because why not? And yes, I guess you could say that's Tyre Rhaegar, but it's not. Anyways. I want to show right over here next. We'll get to that room in a minute. So this is the train car. This is also going to go from the dueling room and all that. So basically you just have a giant train on each side for the most part. Just running through the rooms. As you can see, it's not done. But it's still work in progress. So that's that. And then for this room, we have Azul, the lazy fire dragon. Reason why he's lazy is, funny story, I actually messed up the proportions a bit. So that's why he's a lazy dragon.
Will it move?
No, it will not move. You're supposed to have the illusion that it's moving. Hang on. Let's see if I can do this properly. So like on the outside I have this and this repeatedly. to give it like the illusion that you're moving. So if I were to do this, let me do something real quickly. Sure, this one.
Oh.
Give me a second. Alright. So if I were to preview decorations, as you can see with the decoration specifically, you're supposed to get the illusion that you're moving. See? That's why I did that. So now it's not gonna move, but you're supposed to get the illusion that it's moving.
Oh.
Yeah. This one, I believe, right? Yeah. There we go. So back to this room. This is the lazy fire dragon. So whenever you teleport to that room, you'll be teleported onto the couch right here, and on top of the TV remote. If you're wondering where the TV remote, or the TV I mean, is, you just gotta look up. So this is the TV right here, and this is the couch. So that's that. And then over here, this is going to be the entry. This is what I'm entering into the 2026 dojo contest that we got going on next year for Warframe. And me entering this thing.
Give the dragon pizza rolls.
No. You cannot make me to do such things. I can, however, give him a pizza box if that works for you. So this is the Year of the Horse thing that I'm going to be submitting. It's already submitted, just gotta wait for the thing. And then this one is the Weeping Warrior.
Yes.
So as the name suggests, if you go up his arm, right here, I actually did put a few Easter eggs into this build, by the way. You can see that he is crying. However, if someone was wanting to copy my build right here, and they wanted to look inside, you'll be met with this. So in other words, you can't copy. Because I've seen like a lot of people trying to copy my builds. Well, not my builds, but like other people's builds, and I didn't want the same thing happening with mine. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a build that makes people want to copy it, or at least get an idea of how to do something like this. And then they are just met with, was it worth getting stuck here? So that's the whole story of that. And then I also have another Easter egg. Yep, I have another Easter egg in my build here. This is more for like all builders kind of Easter egg. So we go down in here. Did you know most builders will leave the inside of builds like this to save capacity and resource cost? I gotta do something with the Halo helmet shoulder space. And this is where the secret is. You can teleport in here, but you can also just climb up the arm once it's like fully built. You just climb up the arm and fall down this hole. And the reason why I call it the Halo shoulder space is because if you look on the outside of the said shoulder, I kind of made it look like a Halo helmet, as you can see. At first, this was supposed to look like Genji, by the way, from Overwatch. I just want to make like a transformation kind of build. want to make like a transformation kind of build. That's why like this arm is like infested kind of thing. But I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do Genji. So I just made this thing. It was supposed to like be like a corruption kind of thing where like the sword was like corrupting one side
The
of
Mark
him.
II Master Chief helmet.
Yep. So basically it was supposed to look like it was corrupting Genji, but it didn't turn out to look like Genji, so we just have this thing. And I was too lazy to do the legs, so we just have a portal that cuts off his legs, because why not? The sword, however, does kind of look like Genji's sword in a way, but it's not like completely like Genji's sword. So, but that's pretty much all of my dojo for the most part.
HM good.
It's not done, of course, but it's getting somewhere at least. I think it's looking good. Alright. I believe this is where I'm going to end the stream. So, if you haven't subscribed already, be sure to do so. I am doing a Warframe Plat giveaway at 250 subscribers. And as always, stay cool, KB family. Peace.
K.